Step back three. Knocks it down.
These are the times Caitlin Clark humiliated her opponents.
Finds Clark from the logo.
But playing at UConn, she is used to all of this. Oh, Caitlin Clark, rookie on rookie crime right there in Mule's face.
She had a defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three. Oop, that is. She missed her first 7 and knocks that one down, and it's a big one.
Gold. AA ranks. We've got some score power on the court.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets away with a little shove inside. It's putting up some buckets.
It sure was. Top 4 scorers at the college level here in this one as Caitlin Clark, and now back-to-back buckets.
Turns, ducks in. In fact, Benley stays with her. Blocked from behind. That was Clark. Now Clark looking to push. Cross-court pass. Pull. Back to Clark. She will launch and bury a three. To open up the second quarter, and Clark doing it with some defense. Comes up with the block. And then Lexi Hull finds her. Fever back within 4. Caitlin Clark. A steal and a bucket. This time finding her way around. Brink lobbing it inside. Hamby denied. It's 22. Caitlin.
Horston's got to come with hands up. You can't let Clark see.
Had an open look from 3. Didn't take it. Only 3 to shoot. Gonna have to make something happen. Clark through the lane. Reverses it in. And beats the shot clock.
It's been the second and third quarter that's been the issue for the Liberty, so let's see if they can have a better one here today as Clark finally hits her first shot of the night.
Thing about Caitlin Clark, she's relentless. She's going to keep shooting that ball.
Here's Clark. Picked up now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back 3 just below the logo, drills it.
She's a rookie, and she's 22 years old, the same as her jersey, but those heels were right at the logo.
Able to see Katie Lou after last night's game, so today really the first time they're seeing her.
Clark out of the inbounds.
Harrington off the mark as Clark steps into a 3 and knocks it down. In the league in three-point percentage, just under 29%. Clark heaves and rattles one in. Back and forth they go from deep.
That is too far away from the rim for Caitlin Clark. Carrington gets caught underneath the screen from Boston.
She's coming off a pin down. An excellent screen by Nalissa Smith. She takes a piece of Powers off.
Sides told us we have got to find a body on Reese.
Clark gets freed up from up top. Allen gets blocked. Fever looking for numbers. Clark to Wallace. Back to Clark. Shovel pass Boston.
Look at that.
And launch.
Clark from the blind side. The steal and a bucket. Wheeler. Clark launches. Hits a 3.
Her third. Caitlin Clark asks for the ball, and that's why.
She has done throughout her career at multiple levels.
Tina Charles just had 2 points against Indiana in their last possession, but Caitlin Clark.
Clark trying to shake free Mabry all over her. Here is Clark. Clark separating, taking, and hitting. Caitlin Clark with a difficult look. An 18-3 run as Clark directs traffic. Clark lobbing it in. What a find. And Boston the finish. A delectable dime from Caitlin Clark. Boston, who also has a 15-5-5 game today. Here's Clark. Catch, fire, and connect. 5th 3 of the game for Clark.
Not going to do that. And with Noelle Quinn, as you mentioned, no challenge.
Clark 3 ball on the way, and good. Boy, that cost Seattle 3 points, and they should have never had the ball there.
Everything but the bucket that time from Phoenix.
Good job by Cunningham to quickly get on Clark.
Clark sinks the screen and got the layup and one.
Trailing on this. Watch right here. This is jail. Great screen by Boston. She holds the Now Clark trying to make something happen. Behind the back. Shacks the basket and gets her first field goal in style. Clark launches, nails it.
Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back, hits a three.
Got a little separation. Caitlin Clark get a little separation there. See, when the hand extends from the body, that is usually when they call an offensive foul.
Plantar fasciitis, but her team is beating Indiana, and that's exactly what the Fever needed to start the fourth. Clark. Uh-oh. Buckled Clark's knees.
Uh-oh. Well, Caitlin Clark, one thing she got is handles. Finds her way to the rim.
Buwale. To McCowan, and now it's 10. Caitlin bottled up, but it doesn't matter. One of the things.
Into the paint, and Caitlin Clark has had a couple different.
And now with 22 seconds to go, here's Clark off the screen. The three-pointer is good.
And she makes it look so easy.
Get three more, but we are under a minute to go now. Clark burning up the court. Gets the bucket and one.
This is the speed that she gets you on, her quick moves to get to the basket, up and down the court. Caitlin Clark takes it herself.
Is trying to stay connected against Kelsey Mitchell. And Caitlin Clark knocks down her third triple. Just
That left shoulder.
Austin had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark hits a three.
So maybe it was a good timeout.
when she gives the ball up.
Well, the Fever on a 15-2 extended run from the end of the first quarter. Clark again, heating up.
Chicago's been trying to find a way to get Rachel Banham going. That's one way.
Count the buckets. Caitlin Clark has an edge.
Because you score and you think that's your time to take a breather.
Well, you're not seeing them.
Clark from way downtown carries it.
Last time she was here, she had 19 assists with broken.
That has been a lead all season long. Beaver had their way with it in the first quarter. Clark trying to get Indiana started, and maybe that'll help.
Yeah, I don't know about the call, but rotation, and you're probably going to have some mismatches.
Clark step back three. She connects.
I mean, this is beautiful. Watch this. Drives a long four. 3 for 4 here in the second.
Clark leaning into Canada, just got it up off the glass and got it to go. Gets his points here, and that's been kind of the story for the Aces this year. As Clark got around, Stokes gets to the rim, lays it in, and a foul.
But going right, she has such a great change of pace, and she's learned to play through the contact.
Clark working on Plum here. Clark leans in, draws the foul, and knocks it down.
She earned this one. Plum really bodying Caitlin Clark.
Here is Wilson missing from the mid-range. In fact, Bentley comes down with a rebound, and Clark turns on the Jets. Clark off the screen, drives inside, and the big shot is good.
Being able to finish out the last a little bit.
Clark, step back, hits a three.
And there it is.
She's only shooting 67% from 3.
Clark on a step back, buries a three.
Ball screen.
Clark, yes! Her 6th three-pointer.
Wilson was ready for that. It looked like she was positioning herself for a rebound. But she was right there in front. Clark, deep three. By Caitlin Clark. When she gets you going one way, she's going to bring it back the other. She leads the WNBA.
Clark trying to get around Mabry. Clark to the rim, reverses it home through the contact.
They're hoping that can discourage Alyssa Thomas from making some of her great passes.
No one picks up Clark, who cans the three. Moment to get up.
See Caitlin Clark coming down the left side, just so much space.
Has sat yet today. Dive inside, Clark off the steal. They get ahead to Mitchell, turns on the burners and serves it in. Here's Clark working behind Boston. Clark for the lead.